Hello and welcome to another Spectrum Geeks video. A little bit different to my usual videos today. We're checking out this. It's the Asakuki Wi-Fi Smart Oil Diffuser. So there's many reasons why you might decide you want an oil diffuser. Perhaps you like the sense of romance in your life and you want to have some nice oil scents in the background. Perhaps you live in a house with smokers or pets or dogs, and there's obviously some smells that kind of whiffed around your house that you want to kind of reduce that smell and have a nice, better ambience. Or perhaps you want it for its relaxing qualities, either that for yourself, for a baby, child or pet or whatever it may be. And that's actually why I've ended up picking up an oil diffuser. You've seen my dog in many of the videos probably, if you're a regular viewer to Spectrum Geeks. She has all sorts of kind of allergies and issues, and one of the things that she suffers with a little bit is some anxiety, and one of the things that I'd read about is that actually lavender fragrances can help obviously calm both humans and animals and help them relax a little bit. So I thought that I'd get myself an oil diffuser, and obviously it's a gadget, so it should light up, it should beep, and it should be smart if possible, and that's what the Asakuki Wi-Fi Smart Oil Diffuser does. So comes in this box. I'll put a link down in the description to Amazon where I've bought mine from. So I think it's made by a Japanese company. There's quite a lot of them online, but these seem to get pretty good reviews, and I've had it now for about 3 weeks and it seems to be working really well. So you get a few things in the box. You get the oil diffuser itself, which we'll look at in a bit more detail in a moment. You get a measuring jug that obviously you use to put the water into the oil diffuser as well, and you get a power cable, and the power cable is a pretty good length, so you should be able to put this on your bedroom side or in the living room or office, wherever it is that you want to have it. I've just had it sat here on my desk for the last 3 weeks, again just to test it out before I find its kind of proper resting place, which will probably be over here somewhere. So it doesn't come with any oils or anything for you to put in there, so I bought their essential oil starting pack. So the diffuser itself is about £40 recommended retail price, often deals on Amazon. Again, there'll be a link in the description, and I bought these starter oils for £12. Again, there's often deals on here. Inside we have in this pack lavender, tea tree, sweet orange, peppermint, lemongrass and eucalyptus. Comes in quite a nice little presentation pack just here, and you just basically drop a couple of dabs of that into the diffuser and start it off, and it does its thing. So it works really well. So let me just show you the diffuser itself, so how it looks. So it's all made out of plastic, but with this kind of wood effect grain on it. In terms of its height, so from top to bottom, it's around 20 centimeters, and the width and the depth is about 15 centimeters. So a pretty good size. Isn't going to take up lots of space, but it isn't kind of totally minute as well. In terms of the water storage in here, so we'll just pop the top off. It just comes straight off. There's a little hole in the top, which again we'll look at in a moment. You can see on the one side there is a fill line, but again when you use the filler piece, this is 150 milliliters, but this has a total storage of 700 milliliters. So if you fill it up to its full, so 700 milliliters, and you have it on its strongest mist setting, you're probably going to get about 10 hours, and if you have it on the lower mist setting, you get about 16 hours, and if you use a timer to have it coming on and off at different time periods, it may last even longer. I've found that I can be using this during the day for multiple days over the week and haven't had to refill it yet. Just obviously keep an eye on the fill line. It is kind of indented on the inside, so you won't overfill it. If we look at the back, there is a little air hole for air escape, and then just under here is where the plug plugs in. It's got some little rubber feet at the bottom, so it isn't going to scratch whatever surface you got it on, and isn't going to easily slip off. In the middle, I think it's like an ultrasonic function that generates the diffuser effect of the air, and like I said, here is a little hole. So again, this sits on the front like this, and then you just see the mist coming out of here. And it's pretty silent as well, so there is some sound to the mist occurring, but it's not anything off-putting. This whole unit here, it glows up in different colours. There's 7 different colours. I'll do an overlay to show you flowing through the different colours. This front button here, as it has a little logo underneath for light. You press that to cycle through the different colours. So you press it once, it will start cycling through. When it gets to a colour that you like, if you want it to be static, you can press it again and it'll stay on that colour, or you can press and hold and it will actually turn the light off, but obviously continue to function as a diffuser. The second button basically is the mist density. So there's only 2 settings and it will beep whether it's on high density or low density. Obviously, or then it can be off. And then the final button over here, it says Wi-Fi on it. If you press and hold it, go into like kind of Wi-Fi pairing mode, but single taps will turn it on and off. So obviously, because it is a smart one and it is a Wi-Fi one, there is an app that's associated with it. You download the app. It's pretty easy to install. It will obviously detect via Bluetooth and then connect to your wireless network, and then you can control things on the app. So again, you can set your timers as to when this is going to run. You can change and turn off the colors. Again, like you can do manually, but do that all from the app, as well as the mist, the density of the mist. And it also is smart home enabled. So with your Google Home Assistant or your Amazon Echo Assistant, you can, obviously, depending on what name you've given it, enable it to turn on and off. So I just have mine called Cave Diffuser because it lives in the cave. So I will ask She Who Were Not Mentioned to turn on Cave Diffuser, and it does it. In terms of a couple of safety features, if ever there's any power disruption, it will turn off. If the water runs out, it will turn off as well. So it's relatively safe, not too many things for you to worry about. Only one thing to mention in terms of the smartness, if you do want to use it on your Wi-Fi network, you have to have a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. Most access points now will be 2.5 and 5. It's very rare that something is 5 only, but if you have set up as a 5 gigahertz only Wi-Fi network, you will have to either not use this because it only works on 2.4, so just something to keep in mind. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's helping. Definitely smells nice in the cave, and the dog seems a little bit more relaxed. Maybe it's all a placebo, I don't know, but it definitely smells nicer. And actually, I think it looks kind of funky. So please like this video if you have done. Leave any comments or questions you have down in the comment section. Perhaps you've bought one and had different experiences, and you want to recommend something else to the members of Spectrum Geeks. Feel free to pop into our Discord channel if you want to chat and hang out. Consider subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell notification icon. All sorts of videos on Spectrum Geeks. There's multiple playlists for different things. It's not just reviews. There's EVs, there's solar stuff, there's flying stuff, there's car stuff. Hopefully something for everyone. So consider checking it out. But that's it. Enjoy your diffuser if you decide to get one. Again, links down below in the description. Take care of yourself. Until the next video. Goodbye for now.